doing a PK on Kinetic Balance. Since I've known Darryl, he's been rocking this cool gear that is very specific to wheelchairs. So it starts with...
Kinetic Balance is a European-based company, and they do wheelchair-specific apparel. They took me on as an ambassador to start representing and testing their product, and so far I've been having a blast with it. Right away from when I arrived, the first thing I got into was actually some rain gear. It was pouring rain outside. I was like, sweet, this is the perfect time to get out. And so I wanted to try out their rain lap guard, and I figured this is such a huge asset to most wheelchair users. So you can throw it over your laps, and it's got some buckles that you attach around the back of your waist. One that goes underneath your knees. It's even got a pocket on the side here that can fit. My cell phone's the iPhone Plus, so it fits in it pretty nicely. Yeah. And I gave it a go. I took it out. I put on their jacket. Their jacket here. This is they have an inner liner on this one also, so you can wear it through the winter, but for the summer you can take the inner liner out. But they actually design it so that the front is actually cut a little bit lower, so when you're sitting, you don't have that big fold on the front of your...
What, you add to the paraponcho?
Yeah, the paraponcho. So yeah, and I was amazingly surprised, and when you're pushing outside, when your sleeves get all mucky and grummy and they start wearing out, they've added on to the additional sleeves some wear pads so you get more life out of your jacket. And so I was super impressed and happy, and I came out like dry after spending about maybe an hour and a half rolling around in the rain. And
like this just can go in a bag.
Yeah, you can just
like
roll it up.
Take it.
Roll it up, throw it up in the bag.
In Victoria, Vancouver Island, anywhere on the west coast where it rains and rains and rains and rains, I'm wet for days. This would be so nifty.
Yeah.
And you know where your phone is.
And you know where your phone is, yeah.
Right?
That's a bit of an issue when it comes to Kinetic Balance. You can put your phone just about anywhere. Like here, you've got the full rain lap guard that covers to your lower legs, and you've got a pouch on the front there.
You could fit your sandwich in there.
Yeah, your lunch, whatever you want.
Right? Day bag.
Yeah, and they make a polar version of it also. So this is their winter polar version. So essentially, it's the same thing as that one, except for it's insulated.
Oh my god, the ski hill.
Rain resistant, it's like pretty resistant to the rain. I'm curious to give it a go this winter and see how much it actually insulates, but it actually wraps around the back of your leg, so it keeps everything nice, tucked and warm. And I actually just had a comment on Facebook from some of the bobsled athletes, para bobsled athletes, and so when they do their track walks, it's quite cold inside the tunnel, and putting on snow pants is a pain in the butt, and it's quite bulky, but here you could just still have your everyday clothes, be able to put this on for the short time that you're going to be outside, and then take it off, and away you go. So for camping at the summit and
any time outside in the cold, right? I was always concerned with pressure stuff with bulky pants, snow pants.
Yeah, some snow pants have zippers on the butt, so you got to be specific.
All snowboard pants have zippers on the butt.
Or buttons or something, so you got to be aware of that, so you don't develop any wounds. So I'm super excited. And they're going to actually be coming out with a new version of this. That's going to be the Polar Extreme. So for me, I'm excited to test that one because it gets
Yukon Wild.
pretty cold up here in the Yukon, so it gets to 40 below few weeks of the year.
Whatever, we get that wind chill at Tanelle.
Yeah, wind chill factor.
Oh man, super chilly. So very much stoked on the rain guard.
Yeah, for all you West Coast people, I think that would be huge, because I lived in Vancouver for a period of time, and I had to come back home north because I could not stand the rain.
It's so hard to go to meetings when you look like you spilled a glass of water on your lap.
Yeah.
Like, this would be nice.
Yeah. And they not only do chair accessories, they do apparel. So as I'm wearing right now, this is their Kinetic Balance shirt, sweater. It's got a kangaroo pouch in here, and they got jeans. Jeans are nice.
Oh, you can't forget the magnet.
Oh yes, yeah. So there's a magnet on the kangaroo pouch here, so it keeps everything
transferring.
inside.
I lose stuff out of my pockets and the front side of what he's transferring under the vehicle.
Oh, all the time.
Having to ask people, excuse me, I can't reach this, and some stranger has to crawl in day clothes underneath of my dirty car.
Yeah, that actually happened to me today. I was wearing a different sweater earlier this morning, and I had a zipper up the middle here with little side pockets, and I transferred, my phone flipped out of my pocket.
Of course.
Yeah, but this keeps it nice and contained in there, and it's super easy to access. And then then it's similar to the jacket too, where they make it a little bit shorter on the front, so you don't
bicycle rider style.
Yeah, so you don't get this wrinkle and fold. Most of my sweaters I put on, I have to tuck it a little bit and give it a little fold, so it has
jackets.
Yeah.
I just bought a rain jacket where it's folded. At least it folds nicely.
Yeah.
It's a nicely folding jacket.
Exactly. And then the jeans are like
big in the back, all the way up.
Yeah.
Down in the front.
So they have a high-rise waist in the back.
The buttons is nice. Then it doesn't do the funky zipper thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, so they have a couple different options as far as buttons or Velcro, depending on your hand dexterity. So quads with the Velcro, it's a lot more friendly.
Way up in the back.
But yeah, so it's got a high waist in the back for transfer, no pockets in the back. So
how European of them. They have pleats in your butt.
So there's no weird pockets, so you don't have to worry as much about pressure sores.
And it's a real jean material.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like not some flimsy something that stretches out and does funny things, like substantial jean material.
And I think it's 3-way, so it can stretch like pretty much any direction, so they're super comfortable. Not like tough jean, because they realize, you aren't going to be bending your knees, you are transferring.
Like,
and my biggest concern was the length of the jean. I was concerned that they wouldn't be long enough for me, because I am 6'2" and quite long.
Tall to long. Oh.
Yeah, but when JJ he contacted me about the jeans, he said give them a go, and he thinks they should fit, and they fit me, so I was super stoked.
All the way down to your shoes.
Yeah.
You can't see your white socks.
But the most practical part about it is actually the pockets. Easy access pockets.
Oh, the deep things.
Yeah, so the pockets are, if you're
wearing cut?
Or lower cut, so that you have access. So like my wallet, I can get to my wallet pretty efficiently. I can put it in right away.
The pocket sits on top of your leg after the bend.
Yeah, and they're lower cut. So because like your phone, you gotta like really dig into your waist to get into your pocket on your phone. But yeah, with my iPhone Plus, it's like pretty much there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't stand a chance. I don't put things in my pocket. Girl pants don't work that way.
Girl pants don't work that way.
No, you can't fit $5 in there.
So that's the next thing. If you can't fit anything in your pockets, or if you're not going to be wearing these jeans, they do have a ton of bag accessories. This being kind of like your everyday kind of pouch purse. So for example, you have one that sits
underneath,
in between your legs.
And haggard.
Whereas this one actually has an attachment that we've actually put on earlier. You were demoing and trying earlier. Yeah.
So, traveling and touring around, this gets to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. And a little awkward when you're in public trying to reach between your legs getting things. So this is very nice. And it took a Phillips screwdriver and one screw to add this plastic attachment that hides out of the way in this bag with a plastic piece.
Has a little plastic sleeve on it. Yeah. And the
locks.
Mounting system that goes there, you can flip the tab so it locks, so when you're bouncing or rolling around that it won't actually come off. But you can still access to get in there to get to your phone.
My way, not the other way. Showing everybody what's going on, my way.
Yeah, with the...
And I can see everything in here. It's not a black hole between my... Pardon. Oh gosh.
Yeah, no, it's a bright neon color, and you can really see what you...
It's great.
what you got in there. They've got all kinds
Pockets,
of
wallet pockets.
card slots in here. They have like a soft sleeve for your phone, so
And then it comes out.
it
Super
doesn't get
easy.
scratched.
Yeah. More pockets on the inside.
Mhm. And then, so
Lots of room for catheters and rubber gloves and all the fun things you don't like people to see.
yeah, if you need to carry more, if you're maybe a student or working in the office or whatever, they do have this bigger option with the same attachment, so you can still have it in
Here,
the
I'm just gonna twist it
same spot.
gently.
Has a little quick tab here, that flips up, and this is a laptop bag or a iPad bag, and so you can keep your files, your laptop. Your
It's
sleeves.
really tight, but it fits. It just doesn't do up on the top. See, these will go. And then it's still waterproof.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So there's that accessory.
But we should put it on.
Oh, you
Because
want
that
it
one
on.
also goes on.
All right.
Right?
Boom.
That's the first time I put this on the chair. It's just stays there and hangs out. You could probably adjust it a little bit and move it up
Yeah.
with the screw instead of just
I think you
spinning
could
it around.
experiment with the placement.
But like, it stays there. I'd get more brave with it, but that's... And it's in my field of sight instead of hanging stuff behind me all the time
And you
for a
actually,
laptop,
you do have the bag behind you also.
which is like the day bag, the picnic
Yeah.
bag,
Everyday bag.
for when your computer doesn't fit inside of a shoebox. This one. Another clever toy. It doesn't run the wheels. It doesn't have straps dangling on the ground.
No, yeah.
Getting caught in stuff.
So it actually uses these little everyday hooks. So whether it's hanging off your backrest post canes or like mine's a tension back. So I can throw it around the corners of it.
Yeah.
And away you go. You're off and going.
Also, for laptop purposes, it's got a pouch.
Yeah, has a pouch also for a laptop. It's a little bit bigger, so you can carry a lot more. So say if you're going for a day hike or something, that might be.
And it has a cool hidey back pocket that you can reach from your chair, but it's separate from everything else. So
Yeah.
like a passport pocket
Yeah, or a cell phone
or something.
something a little easier. And so
Wallet,
yes,
keys,
wallet, keys.
all the things we lose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so they do
awesome.
they do
Super
offer
light.
they do offer quite a bit bigger size. So it actually can hang very similar. There's a strap that you can hang very similar that you just throw one single strap over. But because this is bigger, sometimes when you're hanging something super heavy off the back of your chair, it changes your center of gravity and makes you pretty tippy.
Yes.
So
Not sometimes. All the time.
All the
if it's
time.
heavy enough.
So normally that's when we want something on our shoulders. So when we lean forward,
Yeah.
you can transfer that weight a little bit further forward so it's not so tippy. So they have additionally added these shoulder straps that can quickly attach, and that way you're able to throw it over on your shoulders, because they refer to this as their travel backpack, and it's quite. They have like a laptop sleeve also in there.
It's huge.
Nice
I
material.
don't own a backpack that large.
And yeah, I just came back from Europe with it. Why am I lost on where this is for?
Oh, it's because it's at the bottom.
Oh, it's at the very bottom. There we
Who
go.
does that? Put the zipper in the middle where everybody can find it.
But yeah, so it's got
Oh, undo it.
undo it. They have designed it so that
Cool. Meshy clothes things for your
this
shoes.
in the middle, when you have it on your lap, it's equally balanced, and so that doesn't fall right apart. So that's what this seam in here is for. And yeah, so you can contain a lot of clothes, articles in there. Also in here, they've got more buckles, so you can actually like put something, whatever you want, and cinch it in there nice and tight. And
So you don't lose it when you open it.
yeah, there's another spot for your glasses up here. more day stuff as far as like cards and pens, whatever, school, more everyday keys.
My whole office contains these things.
And then just another additional pouch that I had for putting books or whatever in when I was traveling.
You said reading materials.
Yeah.
Super cool. Do they have girl versions of the clothes? I don't actually know.
They do have female cut versions.
Yeah.
And
I'll wear boy pants, I don't care.
yeah, the thing that most people ask me about, because they are slender cut fits as far as the jacket, sweater.
Yeah.
They feel that it was more designed for a lot lower pairs. So I am T4 and I get like a little bit of a belly going on. I don't have the tone in my core.
T6, same.
Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle to try to keep it tight. But for us higher level injuries, like say quads and stuff, do develop a bit. Some people refer to it as a quad belly. Yeah. And so they are working on a new design to have it fit. Incorporate. So it's still like tighter on the shoulders, still the cuffs on the wrists, but just have it fit just a little bit bigger down below. And because they realize there's a large market for that. And so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're very.
But I'm so happy that it would fit me.
Yeah.
I can't find many clothes that fit properly.
No, and like I think jeans are the hardest to shop for me.
I don't have a front area to fill up, and all of the jeans leave front area to fill up.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Yeah, drawers out, front. You can stand and walk around in them and fine.
Yeah. So they're very very innovative thinkers. Like it's quality product, and like their slogan is "People stare, make it worth it." And so that's their hashtag, because it's, you know, if you're gonna wear something, make it look nice. Like it doesn't need to look like medical grade or anything like that.
No, not at all. Oh, it was in this one. Let's get a good image on that. Yeah. Right? People stare, make it worth it. You focused? Yeah.
Boom.
People stare all the time. All the time. Smile and nod. Encourage them to ask the questions that they have going around, rattling around in their head.